Um, so guys, this is my first tutorial on the Django project, and the way this project works is an e-commerce and a multi-vendor e-commerce website where you can easily register and post any of your products, and you can see buyers and buyers will contact you. Now, first of all, I can click on any of the products. I can click on this product, and it will fetch the image of the product. This is the seller profile, and these are the reviews. You can customers can leave a review of your product, and I cannot leave any review because I'm not logged in or sign up. I can even from here now I can check. Okay, I'm not logged in, so I can't check the profile of any vendor except if I'm registered. If I'm registered, I can check on their profile. So let me sign up. You, I have this photo filler here over here. If you don't have it, you can download it from Google extensions. Once you click on it, it will fill it and you sign up. So I can from here now I can check the seller's profile. This is the seller's profile. So that is how it works. And this you can even from here now, because I am logged in now, I can check my okay, I don't have any image, and even as it is now, I can okay this one have 2 reviews. So let me take on another one and post a review over there. So let me post a review on this one. This one has no review, so let me leave a review. Beautiful. So now when I post it, now there is one review and I don't have a profile image. So let me hover to my account and change my details. So edit profile. Let me upload an image for my profile. I can easily come over here and select a profile. My description. I can give any number and my location. So when I update this now, as you can see, my profile has been updated. And if I hover to my dashboard, I don't have any listing, I don't have any sold products or not sold. So I can easily let me say my first product. I can select any category of my choice. I can use any amount. My product description, and I can select any picture of my choice for my product. I can let me say blog. Okay, let me select this guy now. Now as you can see, this is the product, and if you click on it, this is my picture, my name, my number, my email, and the seller. It has no reviews yet, and as you can see in the product details, it's available. As you can see, it's available. The category is electronics. And if I go to my dashboard now, as you can see, I have only one listing, or I'm not sold, just one, and the status is not sold. I can edit it from here. My first edited product. So if I update it now, as you can see, my first edited product, and if I click on it now, as you can see, my first edited product. And if I go back to my dashboard, as you can see, it's not sold. But if I check on the sold now, for if I have sold it, I can easily come and update it, and you can see it's sold. And if I go to as you can see in my product details, the product, is finished is because it is sold. And if I go back to my home page, the product is no longer here because it is sold. So, and if I delete it now, you see it's deleted, nothing is counting any longer. So guys, this is how the project works. If you want to get the source code to this project is free. You can get the source project, you can add this project to your resume, it's free. You can get the source code in the link in the description. So this is how it works. And now let me show you how the code works. Let me show you how I built this code from scratch. Now, first of all, I created three apps: the account, the core, and the dashboard. Okay, I created four apps: account, core, and the dashboard. And this is the shop. And this is another app, the shop, and then the main. The main is the project and the project main folder. This is where I create the routings and the settings where, and this is where I register the apps. And so let me start with the accounts, because first of all you have to come over to your models to create the account and the profile before starting anything. So first of all, to start this project, you have to create this account. If you notice in this project now, it doesn't require username. It asks for your email account. Normally it asks for username, but this time it's asking for your Gmail. So this is it. This is where I created it. And I first of all imported the Django contrib.auth model import abstract user. So this is the logic. And after creating this, you come over to your main account. You go over to your settings. You come over here and do this. And after doing this, now you run your migrations. You run the migrations. Let me add another PowerShell. After doing this, then Python manage.py. Let me increase the width of this. Python manage.py. Make migrations. So this is the first. So once you do this, this is the first step. This is the first step. So after doing this, you make migrations. After making migrations, manage.py. Then you migrate. Then after migrating, you create super user. After creating a super user, you hover to your. After creating a super user, okay, let me log in. After creating a super user, let me show you. Once I create a new user, let me put in a password for it. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Then let me put in a name. Let me put in just any name for now. Blog. Then blog. Let me use blog too. Then I save. Please correct the error below. Okay, the full name. Let me use this guy. Then I save. Now this is it here. And if you hover to my profiles, you realize that the profile has been created automatically. As you can see, this is the name, Graham. This is it over here. Blog. This is it over here. So this is how it works. So after doing this, then you come over here, then you create the profile. After creating the profile, you write this. Now let me tell you what this code does. Before you write this code, you come over here and import this guy. Now what this guy does is, once you create a profile, once you register, once you register, automatically a profile will be appended onto you, and this code over here that you imported will help this code to register the user automatically, without the user trying to create a profile. I mean the admin trying to create a profile manually for the user. So once you register, the code the post save that you imported will help this guy to register, to create the assist this code to create the profile automatically. And after creating the profile, this code here will save it. Then you return these guys. Remind you, whatever you declare in the Django must be closed. So that is what I have here. And after this, you hover to the admin and register them. Let me explain a couple of things here. The PID, short UUID over here, this is it here, and you have to install it. Then mind you, I'm going to put in the manual guide to the description, and the manual guide will be multi-vendor. Okay, don't worry. I will add the source code I will add the manual to the project. I will add the manual to the project in the Google Drive. So what this code does is, the short UUID, I installed it, and this is and imported it over here. So it generates a random numbers for each profile, that even though a profile has the same name, it doesn't throw an error. I suppose you guys will understand this. Now, one-to-one field means a user cannot have more than one profile, as in a particular user and a profile cannot have more than one profile. Just one user, one profile. One user, one profile. So this is how it works. So then after this, now you come over to the shop. You come over to the shop and create a post and create the product and the category. Make sure that the category is on the top, because the category will be appended to the product. Don't put the category below the product, it will throw an error. So whenever you are working on a project and you know that you are going to append something, you are going to append a class to another class that is going to come after, you have to make sure the first class is on above, so that it doesn't throw an error. So I still have to import the UUID for this. The category will have different IDs, and the product. And for this log here, if you noticed, I imported the Django text import slogify. And what this code does here is, this code over here helps the slug to generate a random number, that even though we have the same post, the slug are not going to be the same. That is to say that it's not going to throw an error. So that's what this code simply does here. And then the comment can come after you have created, after you are done with the post and everything. That is when the comment can come. The comment cannot come immediately, except if you want to do that, but for a better practice, the comment can come after. Then in the account, I created a form. I created a registration form, a registration. So this is it. Then this is for the registration form. This is the styling input, so that it doesn't, it looks good. And then this is the update profile. And if you come over to the URLs, this is the URLs to the whole project. And the views, this is where I wrote the registration, the login, the logout, because I have created the users already. So but the first had to be the logout, because I had to log out to make sure that it is working properly. Then the login view, when I logged out, I had to create the login view to make sure that it's logging in before I created the register. And if you notice over here, after making sure that the registration is okay, now I called on to the and I said if the full name, the email, and the password is correct, log the user in. Then I created the profile after the registration. If the registration is okay, log in the user, then the profile gets generated automatically. Then for my profile, this is the code to my profile. Well, I don't need this, and this is not part of the project. So this is the profile, and this is the update profile, and then this is the other profile. This is the other vendors, and this is other profile for other vendors. So these are the profile. Then in the templates, I have, this is the login template, this is my profile, this is other profiles, this is the registration, and this is the update profile. Once you open um, download the code and put it into your VS Code, you are going to see everything. The source codes are complete. None of the source codes are excluded. Then when you go over to the core is where I tunneled everything. This is the index, but if you realize there is nothing in the index is just include and the extends, and that's all. Now for this card listing, everything you see on this in the index page, all this code from here down to this place, all the source code. Mind you, I only did only card. Then I looked everything that whenever a user posts anything, is going to be looked and displayed on the home. And now this is where I did it. Let me make sure it opens another one. This is it, card listing. Now this is where I did it. This is where I did the card listing and everything, and I looked it. So this is, then after doing it here, then I imported it here. And for this guy, partials, the benefits, this is it. This is it's just a little code over here, and this is it. This is it, our benefits, and this is it, benefits. So I don't want to make the index to be filled. That's why I separated everything. And this is the filter, and this is the nav bar. This nav bar over here. This is it here. This is the nav bar. Let me bring this like that. So this is where I did the nav bar. Then I imported it. Now if you come over to the base, after everything, I included the nav bar on the top and the code content, the block content where everything is going to be happening, and then the footer before extending it over here, the load static. Now I hope you guys understand what I mean by the load static. The load static is used to load the whole image and CSS. So this is what it does. So that is it. And if you come over here in the URL, this is just a URL, just one URL, because it's just a home alone. So for the dashboard, this is where I don't think that there is nothing here. It's just the URLs alone. I don't need this code over here. And then the views, this is the code to the dashboard. Everything that was done on the dashboard, this is the code. I don't need this guy any longer. I don't think we don't need this. We don't need this and this. So this is height of the HTTP response. We don't need this guy. We don't need this guy. So So this is the code to the dashboard. Everything here is the code to the dashboard. This is the counting and everything. We don't need this guy. So this is the counting and everything, just like it is over here. Just like it is over here, but I don't have anything now. So this is it. Then over to the shop. So in the shop over here, this is the create product, the product details and the update product, and this is the reviews where I wrote the code for product details. This is the code for the product details, and that is where I wrote the code for the comments. So this is the create product, and this is the code for the creation of product. You have to bring in the profile so that whenever you post a product, the profile will go along with it. And this is the update profile, update product, sorry. And this, I didn't do the comment, so I removed it from here. So, and this is the URL to everything. Let me remove this guys. So this is how it works. Now let me show you something over to the main. Okay, yeah, over to the main. And the URLs. This code is for the static files, which is for the pictures. And this is where let me remove this one. And this is where I did it. Okay, I first of all imported OS from, it's a default from system, it helps us. And this is our installed apps. I had to register it. I installed widget to it, and for the OS I had to pass in the template for the Django to recognize my template so that I don't have an error. Then this is where I did the media statics, and this is the CSS static for CSS, and this is for the media. And this, I created a folder for the statics. If not, it will keep throwing an error. So every of my CSS, the pictures I used, the default pictures I used, not the pictures that is coming from my database. The default pictures that I used, the CSS, the JavaScript, these are there in the static. Then the media is auto-generated from the Django. Every of my products, this is it. I think this is for my product. Yeah, this is every of my product. These are the images to my products, and these are the images to the profiles. And this is the default image. Whenever you create a profile, this image is appended to it, so that even though it doesn't have an image, you didn't upload an image, it doesn't show an error. Then this is for no image. Even though you post something without image, it's going to say product has no image. It's going to display this in this default, the product has no image, so that it doesn't show an error. And the whole of my apps I created a path for it. Now this empty string here is the core, over here, because that is where everything is tunneled to. Then the shop, the accounts, and the dashboard, they all have a representation, so that whenever you click on, let me say for instance this account, if you click on your account now you see accounts, then before profile. Now this is the trick here. And the dashboard, whenever you click on your dashboard, then before your dashboard, this one over here, this is it here. You can see just dashboard alone, and this is dashboard. Then your account, then your dashboard, this is it. Then the account, this is your account. This is this account before your profile, because remember your profile here, over here, this is it, profile. So, and the URLs, it says profile. So this profile over here, it doesn't bring my profile, just this profile alone, the one I appended at the back. So this is what it shows you over here. So guys, this is how the code works. I hope you find this code interesting, and if you have any so this is the whole code, the website. So if you have any complaint or review, or if the source code is not working, you can leave a comment. I will assist you and tell you how to go about it, and the code will be up and running for you. And if you have any other thing, any other tutorial you want me, any other project you want me to take and post here, you can leave it on the comments. I can do that and upload it for you guys. So, and next I'll be coming up with other advanced projects. And remember, this is not just it's not a beginner project, it's for intermediate. I won't just say advanced, because though it's advanced, but it's for intermediate alone, those that want to advance their 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 knowledge in Python to the next level. So these projects are for them to check out the project, and they can use it for their disposal. So this is how it works. If you want any, if you the link to the source code is in the description. You click on the link in the description for the source code, and it will redirect you to where you are going to get the source code. And please do subscribe and like the video, for it helps me a lot. Thank you.